Hello guys, this is Video Psych here. And of course I wanted to talk about this topic real quick. And yes, I know I need to shave again. But anyway. And you guys have probably even heard me say this at some point, and it's kind of one of the points I tend to make, on this channel. And I keep on getting asked this question from even people that I know that I have, these love dolls. They keep on asking me if I like women, and I know sometimes what they mean by that is, are you attracted to women? Basically. But also just the notion that you know, I think a lot of people that don't have these love dolls and see these guys with these love dolls sometimes in the park, or whatever it might be, whatever reason they might, think these things about these people with these love dolls or whatever their mindset is. Well, I mean, I know what it is, but anyway. People always will judge by what they see. But, our eyes are only made to judge distance, shapes, sizes, just objects and distance, really, not in colors. Our eyes really aren't made to judge, certain things, even though a lot of people seem to try to use our eye sense to judge so many things that they are not made to sense. And this is one of those issues when they see these people with these love dolls. They think that they automatically just assume that there's something wrong with them or that something is up. And I've got to say, yeah, again, this is the type of stuff that I try to teach against on this channel. And yeah, typically love doll owners don't hate women. I know that of some love doll owners that have stated that they have been frustrated, yeah, I think, no, that's not my hair. Yeah, some love doll owners that have been frustrated, and I think that sometimes when these love doll owners do talk, that they sometimes are kind of sexist, in my opinion. They have a bit of a delusion about, women about certain things. And I just don't, yeah. Yeah, they don't hate women, in my opinion. I mean, I certainly don't hate women. That's not the reason why I own a love doll. And, for anybody that gets the question, do you hate women? And my answer, of course, would just be, well, if I seriously hated women that much, I would just be going out with men, to be frank. I mean, shit, it'd be a lot easier, probably in some areas, to kind of get with some guy than some lady, because it seems like, with of course a lot of women that I tend to meet, not some women, of course, but some women, a lot of women that I've met, you always have to just prove yourself in order just to have sex. It seems like, or it's just like you have to be honest. And I've known plenty of women actually. In fact, I used to go to this whole school full of women that, it kind of didn't really matter, if you're honest or not. You just had to seem attractive enough to have sex with. But, that's a whole nother story. I might talk about that a bit later, but right now we're talking about this. So, yeah, I mean, it's really nothing to be ashamed of when it comes with having a love doll. It's like I said, on a lot of my videos, it is a masturbation tool, which is its basic, design. That's what it's basically designed for. And there's some role play involved with a love doll, of course. It's just that the role play is a bit more advanced than when it comes to, let's say, a fleshlight, per se. I mean, you have to do some foreplay with even a fleshlight. It's kind of mostly in your imagination when it comes with a fleshlight, and you're using it for a masturbation tool. And for these love dolls, the only difference is that there's more role play with it. where you actually have something to kind of, you know, look at, for one, and two, it actually feels more like sex. It feels more realistic. And in that sense, sometimes people will actually, since these things, they look so much like real women and people, because they also, again, make love male dolls, the interaction sometimes tends to go a bit deeper because of the way that these dolls look and the way that they are. I mean, they're so realistic that sometimes people get into the role play quite a bit. And yeah, again, yeah, yeah, some guys are kind of sexist, but so are women. In fact, I think less women actually know how to react to men than men know how to react to women, in my opinion. They seriously do not fucking know how to most of the time. I've known actually maybe, I don't know, maybe this many women throughout my life that actually, knew how to actually like properly respond and act around men, in my opinion. And it's because there are sadly also, like men, a lot of women that only are worried about the sex aspect of a relationship, especially nowadays. It's kind of gotten worse and worse and worse on both sides. But enough about that, of course. My basic point is that, yeah, the whole love doll situation and men hating women or men not being attracted to women or, just, all these stereotypes, it's not really true. But yeah. So with that being said, I'll just stop the video here and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye.